I just had a really interesting discussion with people on my live broadcast about the recent viral video of that male teacher who had grade school female students around him unbraiding or braiding his hair. And the video is like viral and people have mixed thoughts about it. But I wonder if he had sent a notice or a memo to each of the parents and said, hey, we're learning how to be service providers. Some of the students in the class are going to be braiding and unbraiding my hair. We just need your consent. I bet you every single one of those parents would have said no, because they are not consenting adults, and you had them intimately, not sexually, but intimately in your proximity braiding your hair. And unfortunately, you could be a good person, genuinely a great teacher, but if you study childhood development and you know anything about kids, you know that they're impressionable. And that intimacy, again, not sexual, but that intimacy was just too much for a male teacher and students. Even if I saw two students in the back intimately holding hands, it's inappropriate. Talk less of them surrounding you, boobs touching your shoulders, smelling your pheromones. We don't know if you have an erection or not. Like, we don't know. The thing is, society is so poisoned, so diluted. There's been so many actual cases of pedophilia and abuse and R-word and inappropriate behavior between teachers and students that we just don't have the choice but to protect the students only. We live in a world where so many bad things happen constantly that we cannot give you the benefit of the doubt. If you are the greatest teacher in the world, if you truly care about the kids, if you truly care about the craft of teaching these kids, you should have known that that was inappropriate. I'm glad it happened in the classroom and not in the gym or in the cafeteria or after school or in your car or in your house, and it was in an open space like the classroom. But to me, it was still inappropriate. I don't want my daughter in school braiding and unbraiding and massaging your scalp and just being that close to you. I remember back in the day when the teacher came and leaned over your desk and wrote something, you were like, ew, like you didn't want to be close to your teacher. The proximity of you being so close to those students was wrong. And the fact that so many students are abused, so many teachers take advantage of kids at that impressionable age and do have sexual relations with students, groom students, physically, mentally abuse students. It's become so prevalent that we don't have the option of giving you the benefit of the doubt because you really love the students, because you're crying online and looking for an apology. Like, you should be written up and fired. And I'm really sorry that you are a good student. I mean, you're a good teacher or a good man or a good human being or a good Christian. We don't know any of that. What we do know is that we trusted you with our kids and you took advantage of the situation and you got too comfortable with our daughters who are the most vulnerable pieces of society. You got too comfortable with them. You got too close with them, and you should know better as the adult and as the teacher. I'd like to know what your thoughts on that are.